Today we're going to be taking a look at the Optronics LED Clearance Light assembly for trailer fenders. These are designed for use with trailers over 80 inches. This is for the passenger side. Part number is MCL12ARRB. Now this light's designed to mark the wider portion of our trailer. That way we know where the extent is. These are very easy to see. You can see we've got the yellow light here in the front, the red light on the back to help indicate direction of travel. And in the rear view mirror or your side view mirror, as you look back, you should be able to pick it up very well. Now this offers two LEDs. We've got one in the back, one in the front. There's a huge benefit with LEDs. They're cleaner and brighter light. You'll probably see a big difference as they head down the road versus an incandescent style. They don't use nearly as much energy, so you're not drawing as much through the wiring system, and they last a lot longer. You don't have the filaments in there or the little light bulbs that you'll have to change in and out when they eventually go bad. This is a DOT compliant light, so it's going to meet all the standards you need for any type of trailer. And it has a two-wire design, so we're going to have our running light power and our ground. That's really all we'll have to hook up. Now to help us out as we're traveling, make sure we don't get any moisture or anything like that in the light, we have fully sealed lenses. They're going to be waterproof, and they're also polycarbonate, so especially on the front side here, as maybe a rock or something thrown up bounces off of it, you're not going to have to worry about breaking and cracking. Now it's important to have the amber light facing forward and the red light facing rearward. So this is going to be designed specifically for the passenger side of your trailer. For the driver side, you want to use part number MCL12ARLB. Now overall, the light's going to be 4 3/4 of an inch long. It's going to be 1 5/8 inches from front to back. And from your mounting surface to the top, it's 1 1/4 inches tall. Now to begin the installation, of course, you're going to want your old fender light removed. You can see we've got two leads here. One of those are black, one's white. The black needs to go to 12-volt power coming from your running light signal. The white, it needs to go to our ground. See, in most typical applications, you're going to have the wires there already to hook them into. We're going to use a couple of butt connectors to make our connection. Let's first get those stripped back. And if need be, on your light, you can strip them back a little bit too. These seem to be okay. I think you can get a good hold on them. You may need to straighten them out a little bit. Just twist them up, that way our connector can bite down. Now we're using part number DW05744. This is a heat shrink butt connector. Get those crimped down, both of those. Then we'll attach them to the corresponding color wire. We'll use a heat source to shrink those down. You can use a heat gun, a mini torch. I generally just use a lighter. The key is not to overheat them. Just want to apply some gentle heat there. You'll see them turn kind of clear. They'll start to shrink down. And eventually your wire looks like it gets bigger, almost as if it's magnified. And then there's just a little bit of clear gel that comes out of the end there. That indicates you've got that one shrink down properly. Just do that on the other three sides. Now generally you'll have a little bit of extra wire here. You're able to trim this off if you'd like to whatever length you need, but I always like to have a little bit of extra. If need be, if we've got too much underneath there, we can always zip tie it off. We'll use the two original holes that we have here, and for the outside we'll just have to create one more. Now with this light and any others like it, they don't come with hardware, so you're going to have to provide your own. Or you can simply reuse what you already had. We'll get those in, get them attached. And one thing I've noticed here, it's kind of a snug fit for this original screw that we took out of our other light as it goes down and in. Now that's about as small of a head as you're gonna find on a trailer screw. So what we need to do is use another one. We're just gonna use a sheet metal screw. Shouldn't have any issues getting it to go through our aluminum there. It's going to have a Phillips head, and that's going to be small enough to where it'll fit in there and we shouldn't have any issues. Now we'll test it out and make sure everything's going to work properly. To do this, you can simply plug into the back of your truck and turn on your running lights, or use a trailer tester, which we're going to do today. Like everything's working as it should be. And that'll complete our look at the Optronics LED Clearance Light assembly for trailer fenders, part number MCL12ARRB.